Hey guys, how are you doing today? So after my last video, I got a request to design an onboarding screen, yeah, a mobile onboarding screen. So today we'll be designing a very simple mobile onboarding screen. And before we start, yeah, you know how we used to do this. We have to talk about what we want to design. We have to know the things that are involved, I mean the elements and every part of whatever we're designing, and we get into shifting of pixels. Once again, my name is Jelila Jao. Many know me as Oracle, and please, if you find this video useful for you, please drop a like and if possible a comment. And if you have any question regarding any of my videos, please drop it in the comment section. I'll be glad to help. So today we'll be designing a simple mobile onboarding screen. Before we start, what is an onboarding screen? Onboarding screen is like a screen that tells you or that gives the user an insight of what they are about to use, right? So this onboarding screen most times talks about the feature or the things your users are going to enjoy on your products. Yeah, that is basically what an onboarding screen is. And when we want to, we want to tell people about something, we know we have two major ways of communicating that kind of adverts, right? We use pictures and we use text. So first we have the picture section, which is mostly above the text, but sometimes you could have your text above your pictures. But today I'll be doing a very, very simple and basic one. Here we have the picture first, then we have the text which talks about the feature, and we have the CTA, of course, which is a call to action, a button that gives the user um the ability to move forward from that particular page. So let's quickly add our picture section. I'll just tap R for rectangle on my keyboard, then I'll click inside my phone frame. I'll drag this to the right, drag it to the left, yes, touching the left and right part of my frame, stick it to the top, then I'll increase the height to like let's say 300. Now let me use 500. Let's see, I think 400 should be okay. Yeah, I like this. 400 is okay for me. So my picture will be here. The next thing, I want my text. I'll tap T on my keyboard for text, then click anywhere inside your frame. We'll say header text here. Yeah, so this is for my header text. Let me make it my header text. Okay, I would like to use a smaller one. I'll duplicate this text by holding my shift and my alt key, then drag it down to create another text, and this will be my body text. So my body text will be 14, which is the normal body text. Yeah, then most times I don't like using black. I mean, it's not ideal having 00 black on a white background, so most times I like using shades of black. Yeah, this will be my black. And for the subtext, of course, I don't want the subtext looking as dark as the header text, of course, so I would reduce that one even more further, like this. Yeah, this is perfect to me. So I need a body text here, a dummy body text. In case you are a UI designer and you're not using content wheel, you are sleeping on it for real. Like, content wheel is a third party agent. It's a what's it called? It's a plugin you can use to generate your dummy informations on Figma. So just control forward slash on your keyboard, and I'll use content wheel. This is it here. So I'm going to use this content wheel to generate a dummy text for my onboarding screen. But before doing that, let me first put this text and this text in an auto layout first. So my header text and my body text, one single auto layout, shift A. The auto layout should be aligned to the center. Then this text here, I'll centralize it also, but use it to fill up the container. Yeah. So after deducting my left and right margin, you guys can see that my Android large is 360 pixels. So after deducting 24 left and right, I will be left with 312 pixels. So this content here will now be 312 pixels. Align it to the center of the screen. Yep. Then centralize everything. The text inside should also be centralized. And yes, please put this header text on absolute position. Yeah. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'll select the body text and I'll fill that place with a dummy text. So let me look for a dummy text here. Let's look for comments, a short comment on our content review. Yeah, can quickly grab a short comment on content review. You guys can see I already have a 2-line comment. If you are not satisfied, you can change it again to something like this. This one is more longer than the first one, so I'm satisfied with that. Close this. Then this header text, you might put a dummy text if you like, or just leave it like that, your choice. Then my auto layout, the spacing between my auto layouts, I'll just use 12, which is a multiple of 4. Then my header text, let me say manage your financial life with us today. Yeah, so I'm just going to use that text to fill up that container so it can readjust itself to the width of that container. Yes, this is good. So guys, what are the things we need on our onboarding screen? We need the picture, we need the text, we need the carousel indicator, and we need the CTA. Now we have our picture section, we have our text already. Now let's design a simple carousel indicator. So to design a carousel indicator, I'm just going to tap R for rectangle on my keyboard. I'll drag it, just click anywhere and just drag. So I'll reduce the height to, let's say, 8. 8 is not bad. My corner radius will be on 100. Yeah, you guys can see what I have there. So I'll duplicate this in 2 more places. Hold your shift and your alt key, drag it to the front. Reduce the width back to the same thing you have for the height, which is 8 by 8 pixels. So to give you a perfect circle, then you duplicate it again, shift and alt key and drag again. So these 3 shapes, you put them in a single auto layout, shift A, and you stick that to the middle of your page, just like this. Then the active one, which is the longest one, would now have your primary color. Yes, like this. Then the other 2 can be like just shades of gray. So the next thing I need now is my CTA, which is my button. I'll quickly grab a button from here. I'll drop it here, stick it to the middle of my page, then I'll duplicate it. I'll change this one to a text button. Yes, yeah, good. So this, I don't need an icon, so I'll just remove the icon. So this button and this button becomes a single auto layout, shift A, with spacing of 16 between them. That's multiple of 8. I'll drag it up a bit. So my button, my text, and my carousel, everything one single auto layout, shift A, and I have 24 in the middle, multiple of 8. Then everything to the picture, I would have 32. Yes, perfect. So the last thing I want to do is add picture to my onboarding screen. So I'm just going to click on that picture section, the rectangle I created from the beginning, and I'm going to run my plugin again for Unsplash plugin. While I wait for my plugin to load up, don't forget to drop a like and also drop a comment. If you have any question, you can always drop it in the comment section. So yeah, my Unsplash is on already. I'll just look for something, let's say accountants. Yes, I'll just look for a picture that resonates with my texts. So yeah, let's try this. Yeah, something like this. So just to give this a little bit of aesthetics here, I'll click on my frame. I'll give it 24 pixel corner radius, and the picture, I don't just want it to be bland like this, so I'm going to give it a little bit of corner radius just beneath it. So I'll open my individual corner radius here, and I'll give it 20 to both sides of the bottom. Yes, so this is a very simple onboarding screen. Let me know if you appreciate this video so I can always give you guys more. Thank you very much for watching. God bless.